Om Shri Mathrey Namaha. Okay. Okay, let us continue. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Dearies, Namaste. Chapter number 99, Deva Swarupam. Can you hear me? Vishnor Viryani Kova. Who? The Vishnu, his potency, his power. Kova Kathayatu, Tha is punched. Kathayatu, Tha is punched. Dharane, Tha is punched and slash. Vishnur Viryani Kova. Kathayatu Dharane. Kascha Renun Vinite. Vishnu's potency, his power. Kova Kathayatu, who can describe? How to describe and who can describe? Who can narrate? Who can relate to? How can we do it? Because his power is so great, nobody can describe it. Dharane kascha renu nite. Can anyone count the sand particles in the earth? Dharane, earth, kascha, whose? Renu is sand particles. Measured, mete is to measure. Who can measure the sand particles in the earth? But yasyaivam ghritrayena trijagat abhimitam, bhi is punched. Yasyaivam ghri is punched and slash. Trayena trijagat abhimitam. Trijagat abhimitam is given. Trijagat abhimitam, bhi is punched. Slash. Modate drag purna sampat. What does it mean? Yes, when we can't, it's not possible for anyone to count the sand particles in the earth. But by 3 steps, by 3 steps of whose feet alone, the 3 words, Trijagat Abhimitam, it was measured by him by just 3 steps, which cannot be measured at all. The sand particles, the earth itself was measured by him in 3 steps. Trijagadabhimita, 3 words, made the 3 words, measured the 3 words and made it happy. Modate, Urna Sampat, by which the 3 words were made happy, and by whom the earth's wealth and prosperity raised or given by him. So, Yosau Vishwani Dhatte, Dha is punched and slash Priyamiha Paramam slash Dhama, Dha is punched. Dhamatas slash Yabhiyayam, he is punched. Yosau, who is the Yosau Vishwani Dhatte, who gives to the universe. Priyamiha is loving. Parama, Dharma, the supreme abode. Dharma means abode. This abode, the devotees for whom he is the supporter of the world, who gives this universe, his priyamiha paramam, his loving, to his loving devotees, the supreme dharma abode, tasya abhiyayam, tasya abhiyayam, of his abode may I attain, tasya abhiyayam. Tat bhakta is sponged, yatra madhyante, write it as madhyanti, madhyantyamrita is given, madhyanti / amritarasa maran, amritam rasa maran, put a slash, dasya yatra drag pravaha. Where tad bhakta, thy devotees, yatra madhyanti, thy devotees, where they experience that bliss, where they are blissful in thy abode. Madhyanti, experience, they experience amrita rasa, the juice, honey of the immortality. Marat anta, there is no death for them, no mortality. Mara means, Mara anta means the end. There is no death, the end for them, where there is immortality in thy abode. Once we reach thy abode, for thy devotees who experience the bliss which is flowing like honey, amrita rasa maranda, amrita rasa maranta, dasya yatra, where there is no immortality, marantar yastra. Pravaha means flowing. What is flowing? The bliss is flowing like honey, juice, nectar. That is the meaning. Thy devotees, where they experience the blissful and the immortality, and where the bliss is flowing like honey, that abode may I attain, says the poet. Do you want me to explain again, or you are able to understand? Got it? Let's chant. Vishnur Viryani Kova Kathayatu Dharani Kaschareenun Mimite Yasyaivam Gritrayena Trijagat Abhimitam Modate Purna Sampat Yosau Vishwani Dhatte Priyamiga Paramam Dhamatasya Tadbhakta Yatra Madhyanti. Write Amrita separately or Amrita Rasamaram. Dasya Yatra Drag Pravaha. The potency, the power of Vishnu, how to describe and who can describe. Kova Kathayatu. In the earth, we cannot measure the sand particles, but by his 3 steps, he measured the worlds, and he gave, by which he gave the 3 worlds happiness and prosperity and wealth. He who is the supporter of the universe, who gives his lovely devotees a supreme abode with immortality, where the bliss flows like honey, juice, the nectar. Let me also attain that abode. Understood? Adya Yashekatre Pratinimishanavi, put a slash. Naya Bhartre Vibhute Bhatre, Bha is sponged. Vibhute Bhu is punched. Bhaktatma Bha is punched. Vishnaveya slash Pradishati Havira slash Dini Yajna Drak Yajna Rachana Dau. Let's see the meaning and then come back to the third and fourth line. Adya. Adya means the Adi Purush. Adya Yashesha Kartre, who is the Karta, who was the creator of the universe, the eternal one. Pratini Nishan Adinaya, one who every moment is new, creating something new, every moment is new for him. Bhartre Vibhute, one who is the Lord of Majesties and Glories. Vibhute means Majesties and Glories. Bhaktatma. Bhaktatma Vishnaveya Pradishati Haviradini Yajnarchana. Oh, a devotee of Vishnu who offers into sacrifices, who does sacrifice and offerings into that Havira. Adi, etc. Offerings, etc. in the sacrifice. Yajnarchana, thou who does yajna and worship. Krishnaadyam janmayova slash Mahadiha Mahato. Mahatiha Mahato. The greatest, the great of the greatest. Varnayet Soyaneva, who talks about or narrates or hears the narrations of Krishna incarnations and other incarnations, Krishna and other incarnations. Krishnaadyam Janmayova, Krishna and other incarnations. Who is great? Of the greatest. Varnaye, who describes, who learns and describes, or who gets to know the descriptions of those incarnations. Soyameva, such devotee alone. Prita Purno, Prita becomes Prita Purno Yashobhis. Put a slash, Bhi is punched. Prita Purno Yashobhis. Tvaritam Abhisaret. Tvaritam Abhisaret. Tvaritam Abhisaret. Bhi is punched. Slash. Prapyamante. Drag Padam te. Prapyam ante. Prapyamante. What does it mean? Who does like that? Such a devotee will be Prita, happiness, Purno Yashobhi. He will have the fulfillment of life, the complete feeling of something is completed. Complete Shobhis means shines, he will shine. And Tvaritam Abhisaret quickly attains happiness and completes life, fulfillment in his life with satisfaction and shines and attains Prapyam Ante. At the end, he will reach Padam Te Dayabod is the name. The Adi Purush, who is the eternal one, who created everything, who is every moment new, one who is Lord of Majesties and Glories, a devotee of Vishnu, who offers in sacrifices, etc., through yajna worship, etc. Krishna and other incarnation, who is great of greatest, the descriptions and the stories and deeds of the Lord, he who does such devotee quickly attains happiness, completeness, fulfillment, satisfaction, and he shines and reaches at the end thy abode. Understood? Let's chant. Ajnaya Sheshakartre Pratinimishanaviraaya Bhartre Vibhute Bhaktatma Vishnaveya Pradishati Haviradini Yajnarachanadau Yajnarchanadau Krishnaadyam Janma Yova Mahatiha Mahato Varnayet Soyameva Prita Purno Yashobhes Tvaritamabhisarayet Prapyamante Padam Te Prita Purno Yashobhes Tvaritamabhisaret Prapyamante Padam Te. Got it? Want to chant again? Please chant quickly. Adhyaya Sheshakatre Pratinimishanaviraaya Bharatre Vibhute Bhaktatma Vishnaveya Pradishati Haviradini Yajnarachanadau Krishnaadyam Janma Yova Mahatiha Magato Varnayet Soyameva Prita Purno Yashobhes Tvaritamabhisaret Prapyamante Padam Te. The second line Yajna, drag, and the last line Prapyamante, drag there. Got it? Are you getting any visuals?
No, madam. Only voice.
Okay. The next shloka. He Stotar Kavindras. He Stotara becomes He Stotara Kavindras. And then slash. Taviha Khalu Yatha. Khalu. Kha is punched and Yatha. Tha is punched and then slash. Cheta Yadhve. Idh is punched. Tathaiva. Thai is punched. Vyaktam Vedasya Saram slash Pranuvata Janano slash Patta Leela Drag Katha Bhi Tha and Bhi both are punched. The meaning for the first two lines, the poet is calling out the other poets. Hey, Stotara Kavindras. Oh, you poets, listen to me. Those who are writing, composing stotrams. Oh, poets. Tamiha khalu yatha. He, about him here indeed. All of your writing. Cheta yadhave tathaiva. In whichever way you understand him, in that way only he will manifest. In whatever way, whichever way you understand him or describe him or imagine him, in that way only. Yatha chet yadhve tathaiva. What comes in the mind to understand about him, in that way he will be understood and he will come to you or be with you or on your worship. In that way he will help you. Vyaktam Vedasya Saram. He who is the clear essence of Vedas. Vyaktam Vedasya Saram. Essence of the Vedas. Pranuvata Janano. The praises is incarnation, Janano. Pranuvata. Praising him is incarnations, Janano. Patha Leela Katha. We are including his sportive activities and deeds. Janantaschasya naman slash Akhila key is punched. It is Akhila. Namani Akhila. Akhila. Sukha key is punched. Again Sukha ka is punched. Karani. It is actually Karani iti. Karani iti. Sang slash Kirta Yadhvam. It is punched. He Vishnu Kirtanadhyais slash Tava khalu ka is punched. Tava khalu mahatas slash Tattva bodham. Dham is punched and dragged. Bhajeyam dha is punched. The meaning in continuation to the previous line, that is he who is the clear essence of the Vedas, who is clear by the essence of the Vedas, his praises, incarnations, including sportive deeds, understanding, janantachasya, his namani, his names, understanding his names and how it came, those names came, all that understanding, akhila sukhakarani, the limitless, akhila sukha, all the happiness, limitless happiness, akhila sukha karani, conferring. He will confer all the happiness to us when his incarnations are understood and his names are understood. We will get limitless happiness that will be conferred on us. Sankirta Yadhvam, chanting wholeheartedly and worshipping him wholeheartedly. Hey Vishnu, oh Lord Vishnu, Kirtanadhyais tava khalu mahata, by chanting his names, praising his greatness and songs about the Lord, etc. Khalu mahatas tattva bodham, indeed the great knowledge of truth will be obtained. By continuously chanting his names, reading about his listening to his narrations or narrating his deeds, his sportive activities, understanding his names clearly, his greatness and praises and hymns and songs, sung, chanted. When all these things are done, we will get limitless happiness which will be conferred by him to us. By wholeheartedly worshipping like this indeed. Mahatas, the great, Tattva bodham, the knowledge of truth, bhajeyam, will be obtained by his worship, is the meaning. Understood? He stotarak kavindras, tamiha khalu yatha, chetayadhve tathaiva, Vyaktam vedasya saram pranuvat janano patarira kathadhi janantaschasya namanyakila sukhakara nikara slash niti sankirtayadhvam yakila sukhakara niti sankirtayadhvam He Vishnu Kirtanadhyais tava khalu mahatas tattva bodham bhajeyam. Tattva bodham, dham is punched and dragged, bhajeyam bha is punched. And in the third line, understand it as janantascha asya namani. Means understanding this. Thy names. Janantash asya namani akhila sukhakarani iti sankirtayadhvam. Similarly, fourth line, Hey Vishnu, Kirtana Adye. Kirtana and others. Understood? Shall we move to the next one?
Yes, ma'am.
Vishnoho becomes Vishnu Karmani. Vishnu Karmani Sampash slash. Yatamanasi Sada slash Yaisa. Yaisa becomes Yaisa Dhar. Dha is punched. Slash after R sound. Man. Dharman. Okay. Yaisa Dharman slash. Not no slash after dhar. Dharman abadhanan. It is punched. Dharmana badhanan is given. Remember it or write it as dharman slash abadhanan. What does it mean? Vishnu's deeds. It is about Vishnu's deeds. Vishnu karmani. Vishnu's deeds. Sampashyata manasi sada. In my mind always it reflects Vishnu's deeds. As I am always learning the deeds, chanting the deeds, his incarnations, all those things which is told in the previous sloka, that reflects in the mind. His deeds reflects in the mind. Karmani. Yaisa dharman abhadhanan. Always by which my actions and whatever I do, everything is according to the dharma which is established by him. Dharman abhadhanan. All my activities. Making me his thoughts always, which is reflecting in my mind about his deeds. It makes me do everything according to the dharma, righteousness, which is established by him. Understood the first line? Are you all there?
I am here, ma'am. Yeah,
First line is understood?
yes, ma'am.
The second line meaning. Yanindrasyaisha bhritya. Yanindrasyaisha means Yanindrasya yesha bhritya. Two is punched. Yanindrasyaisha bhritya slash priyasakha ivacha. Kha is punched. Priyasakha ivacha slash vyatanot drag. Kshemakari. I'll tell you the second line meaning now. Yanindra. Vishnu's deeds were experienced by Indra also. Because to Indra, Bhritya, he acted as a servant to Indra. Priya Sakhaivacha, and also as a friend to Indra, as a loving friend also to Indra. Vyatanot Kshemakari, for the welfare of the people and for the welfare of the universe, he performed his deeds to Indra as a servant and also as a loving friend for the welfare of the universe. Kshemakari is this meaning of this second line. First line and second line together, I'll tell you the meaning now. Vishnu's deeds reflects in my mind, which always makes me to do all my work according to the dharma which is established, righteousness. All my actions will be with dharma, associated with dharma only. Vishnu deeds was experienced personally by Indra, as Vishnu served him like a servant and also as a friend and carried out activities for the welfare of the universe, to bring welfare to the universe. Are the two lines explanation. The third one. Ikshante yoga siddha. It is experienced, his deeds are experienced by yogas and siddhas or yoga siddhas. Parama and siddha is padha is punched and put a slash. Para padam anisham. Para padam anisham. Slash yasyasam slash yap prakasham. As the yogis and siddhas have experienced, because of this transcendent states, transcendental supreme state, always they are illuminated. Supreme state, always who will be illuminated. Yasya samyak prakasham. So they are always able to see his abode, see him, see his abode, and which is illuminated all the time. So yogas and siddhas, by their meditation, they experienced the transcendental supreme state, always illuminated, is the meaning for the third line. Fourth line explanation. Viprendra jagaruka slash kritabahunutayo slash yachanirbha. Bha is punched and dragged. Sayante Viprendra. Vipra means a Brahmin or a holy man. Holy man. It also means Viprendra. Indra is given together. So that means a leadership quality. Who has a leadership quality or best of the wise. Wise men are also Vipra. Viprendra. So maybe the leader and the best of the wise or the learned people, best of the kings, and Jagaruka. Jagaruka are scholars also, but I take it as it's not as denoting the single group of people. Jagaruka also means has different meanings. I take it as an evidence here. Evidence is also a meaning for Jagaruka. So it is very evident that holy men or the best of the leaders, best of wise people who have composed hymns, Krita Bahunutayo, by those compositions of the great wise men, learned men, it becomes evidences of Vishnu's deeds are very evident. Krita Bahunutayo, they have composed many hymns, deeds about their thy deeds, many hymns and songs in praises of his deeds were composed by the holy men or the great wise men, the best of the wise men or the learned people or the best of kings have done many works. With that, we are able to know. So they are evidences. Jagaruka yacha nirbhasayante. So the Krita Bahunutayo yacha nirbhasayante. Now the poet calls out the people, clever people, please, who wants to attain this states of supreme bliss, keep chanting his names, keep singing, keep praising him, listen to the narrations, compositions, Krita Bahutara Nutayo. They have composed and kept many things. If you concentrate on that, your minds about his deeds and meditate on him, you will get similar to them. You will also become like the yogas and siddhas. That's the meaning. Understood? Yacha Niribhasayanti. You will also attain that transformation. And you can see his abode forever. Got it?
Yes.
Let's chant. Vishnu karmani sampash yatamanasi sada yaisadharman abhadnan yanindrasyaisha bhritya priyasakhaiva cha vyadhanokshemakaari. Ikshante yoga siddha. Someone's mic is on, please check. Parapadanisham yasya samyak prakasham viprendra jagaruka krita bhahunutayo yaccha nirbhasayante. The next shloka. No jato jagyabano slash Picha samadhigatas. It is apicha samadhigata. Picha samadhi. Dhi is punched. Gatas. Put a slash. Tvanmahim. Slash. No vasanam. No avasan. Devashreyamsi. Vidvan. Slash. Pratimuhurapite. Namashamsami. Drag Shamsa. In Sa you have to drag. Vishnu, the two lines meaning no jato jayamano api. Not those who were born early or who are all born now, who are all existing now. Api cha samadhigatastvam tvanmahim no. Have not properly understood thy majesties and glories. Api also no api cha samadhigatas tvanmahim no vasanam. Nobody is going to be born again to know all these things. Earlier born people or now born, now existing people or those going to be born are not going to understand properly thy majesties and glories, which is limitless. Thy glories, majesties, and thy limits cannot be understood. One who is not going to be born also, O Lord. Deva, Shreyamsi, Vidvan, Prati Muhurapi te Nama Shamsami Vishnu. So, O Lord, for getting the way of welfare, Deva, Shreyansi, to get Vidvan means knowing, to promote welfare, knowing thee and every moment also, Prati Muhurapi, Te Nama Shamsami Vishnu. Thy names I am chanting, thy names again and again, O Vishnu, for the welfare, for promoting welfare, to live peacefully, again and again, chanting thy names. Third line. Tam tvam samstomi nana slash vidha, dha is punched. Vidhanuti vachanai slash asyalo slash. Sorry. Yeah, correct. Asyalo katrai katra yasyapi. Put it as yasyapi. Add P there. So that the next line will become Urdhvam. Right? U separately. Urdhvam vibhrajane virachita vasatim slash tatra vaikuntha. Drag and give a punch on tha. Vaikuntha. Loke, the meaning. So, for the welfare, promoting, knowing about thee, every moment also, chanting thy name always, O Vishnu, that tvam, tam, tvam, that thee, samstau me, I will praise Nana Vidhanuthi by various different times, Vachanai, by names, words, different words, I will praise you, Lokatrayasya. Of these, the words of the three worlds and Urdhva, above the three worlds, Vibhrajamane, shining, splendorous, Virajita, Vasatim, creating and residing above all the three worlds, Lokatraya, Trayapi, Urdhva. Lokatrayapi Urdhva. Above all the three worlds, on top of it, even above the three worlds, created Virajita Vasatim, creating a residence for thee, and there shining in that Vaikuntha Loke, thy Loka is even above the three worlds, which is created by you and shining bright. Thou art residing there, whose names I keep chanting for the welfare and promoting it. No one who lived earlier or who is living now or going to live has properly understood thy majesties and glories. So by chanting thy names and praises and hymns continuously, cogitating about you, let me also come and reside with you in my Kuntaloka. Maybe the poet means that way. Understood? Let's chant. No jato jayamano picha samadhigatas tvanmahim no vasana devashreyamsi vidvan pratimuhurapite namashamsami Vishnu tam tvam samstaumi nana vidhanuti vajanair asya lokatra yasyapi urdhvam vibhrajamane. Vibhrajabha is punched. Urdhvam is punched. Nana vidha dha is punched. Virajita vasatim tatra vaikuntha loke. Chant it quickly again. No jato jayamano picha samadhi gatas tvanmahim no vasana devashreyamsi vidvan pratimuhurapite namashamsami Vishnu tam tvam samstaumi nana vidhanuti vachanairasya lokatrayasyapi urdhvam vibrajamane virajita vasatim tatra vaikuntha loke. The next slokam. Shall we go to the next slokam? Have you understood?
Yes, please, yeah.
Understood well?
It's not.
Ah. Pause will come. Pause. Kindly wait. Lights வேண்டாம் ஃபேன் லைட் அனுப்பிச்சிருக்கோம் இருக்கிற அனுப்பிச்சிடும் இந்த லைட் அனுப்பிச்சிடும் வேஸ்ட் போன அப்புறம் ஃபேன் வராது Shall we continue?
Yes, ma'am. It's not, but really it's not coming back.
Yeah, what can I do? Let's see. Tomorrow I'll change the link. Tomorrow I'll change the... Huh? Yes, yes. Yes, you don't have to see me at all for learning. You can concentrate more when you look into the book and my voice. The next shloka. The sixth one. Apasrishtyaadijanya slash. Apa means water. Srishtya Adi. Water was created in the beginning. First, water was only created in the universe. Janya. Water was born. Prathama. First. Mayi Vibho. Prathamam Ayi Vibho. Prathama Mayi Vibho. Bho is punched. And Prathama Tha is punched. Slash. Garbhadeshe. Bha is punched. Garbhadeshe. The Dhustva. Bhu is punched. What does it mean? At first, in the creation, water was only created first by the Lord, Lord of universe. Behold, Garbhadeshe, like having a baby in the womb, water held the Lord in it. Dadhustvam, Garbhadeshe, Dadhustvam, like carrying a baby in the womb. The water carried in it the Lord, causal water held you in it. Tatratvayeva jiva. Tatratvayeva jiva slash Jalashayana Hare slash Sangata drag Aikyam Apan. Aikyam Apan, Aikyam Apan. There in thee alone. Yatra. Where? Vayeva jiva. Where in thee alone the jivas, O Lord, Jalashayana Hare, who is the recliner in waters. Sangata means all merged, associating everything together. Sangata. Aikyam Apan, all the jivas. Thou art the jiva of everything. Yatra Tvayeva jiva, wherein thee alone is jiva. All the jivas merged and they all came into you. Sangata Aikyam Apan, all jivas came together and merged into thee. Thee. Hasyajasya prabho. Hey, ho is punched. Did I give you slashes for the second line? Let me give. Yatra tvayeva jiva slash jalashayana hare slash sangata drag aikyama. Yes, I've given you. Tasyajasya prabho te bho is punched slash vinihitam abhavat. Vinihitam abhavat. Bha is punched slash Padmamai, Padmam Yekam, Padmam Yekam hi na bhav, bhav is punched. Padmam Yekam hi na bhav. Is it huh? Dikpatram Yatkirahu slash Yatkira Ahu. Kanaka Dharani Bhit. Kanaka Dharani Bha is punched. Bhit is punched. Slash Karmikam Vra Lokarupam. What does it mean? The third line. Tasyajasya. Tasya ajasya. Tasyajasya prabhote. That birthless Lord. Ajasya means no birth. Birthless Lord. Prabho, te, thou. Vinihita, separate. Vinihita means separate, who is not existing. Abhavat. Padmam, ekam, kitna, bhav. In thy navel, Nabha is navel. Nabhi. In thy Nabhi. Birthless. Vinihita. There raised. There rose lotus from his navel. Padmam ekam. Lotus raised from his navel. Nabhi. Dikpatram. Dikpatram. Tina ahu means the petals of the lotus were like the quarters. Petals were like directions. Indeed, it is said that petals as directions and Kanaka Dharani. Kanaka is gold. That golden mountain as Perikar. Mahameru as Perikar. Kanaka Dharani Bhrit Karnika. Bhrit Karnika. Bhrit is support. Perikar. Karnikam is the perikar of the lotus. That is the outer layer of the lotus is called perikar. That perikar is told as the world. It is compared to the world. It goes from the navel, the 8 petals of the lotus, which represents the 8 quarters. That is 8 division of the direction. And the golden mountain, that the Mahameru as Perikar, which represents the world. That is what is told us. On that birthless Lord, from his navel, on that birthless Lord who is separate and who is non-existing, from his navel rose a lotus with 8 petals, and the 8 petals were like 8 directions, and the perikar is told to be the world. The outer layer of lotus is compared to the world, constituting the world, and the golden perikar. Perikar is the outer layer, I told you. The Mahameru, the golden mountain, with the middle, which is representing the world. That is the meaning of this word, this sloka. Is it okay? Is it okay? Water was first created in the universe, and it carried the Lord like a baby is carried in the womb, where the Lord is alone the Jiva for everything. All the Jivas came and merged into him, and the birthless one who is solitary and who is non-existent, from his navel rose a lotus with 8 petals, and the 8 petal is not it symbolizes the 8 directions, the 8 quarters or the 8 directions, and the perikar representing the world. Okay? Now chant. Apasrishtyarijanya pratamamayi vibho garbhadeshe dadhusma yatra tvayyeva jiva jalashayana hare sanghataikyamavan tasyajasya prabhote vinihitamabhavat padmamekam ginabhav dikpatram yatkilahu anakadharani dhit Karmikam Lokarupam. The next shloka. He Loka Vishnuretat. He Loka, and a poet is calling the people. O men, O people. Vishnuretat Bhuvanam Bhuvanam Yat slash Bhuvanam Ajanayat Bhuvanam Ajanayat Tannaja slash Nithayuyam tha is punched. Nithayuyam Yushmakam Hyantarastham Hi Yushmakam Hi Antarastham Tham is punched. Yushmakam Hyantarastham Kimapi Tadaparam Vidyate Drad Vishnurupam. Let me explain the first two lines. Loka Vishnuretat Bhuvana. Bhu is punched. O men, Vishnu created this world. Vishnuretat Bhuvanam Ajanaya Tanna Jani Khaluya. You people do not know. You people don't understand it. Yushmakam Hyantarastham. In all, inside you, all, he is residing. Antarastham. He is within you all. That you don't understand. Kimapi. Kimapi means something. Tadaparam. Tat, that is aparam, which is aparam is beyond. Aparam vidyate, beyond our knowledge. Vidyate Vishnu Rupam. Vishnu's form is beyond description. It is indescribable. Something that is beyond description is Vishnu's form, who resides in everyone. The third line. Nihara Prakhyamaya Ikhya is punched. And then after Maya slash Paridita Manaso slash Mogita Mogita Namarupai. Prana Nityaika Triptash. Prana Prityaika Triptash. Sharatha. Ka is punched. Makha. Ka is punched. Para slash Hantani cha. Cha is punched and expressed. Mukunde. The meaning of the third and fourth lines. Nihara. Nihara means mist. Mist. Fog, mist, we say. That mist. Snow. Like that. Like mist or snow. Nihara Prakhya Maya. Like a mist. The Maya is Parivrita Manaso. Covering all the minds. Like the mist. Like snow. Maya covers all the minds. Mohita Namarupai. And infatuated, we are all infatuated by shapes and names. As our minds are covered with by Maya. Prana Prityaika Tripta Charatha. You are all getting pleased, giving treat to the sensual pleasures and getting satisfying the senses and getting satisfied by that, your minds. Charatha Makha para. Makha means towards sacrifices. Makha para means sacrifice. Towards the sacrifices, your minds are going. Hanta. Hanta means alas, what a pity. Nature means na icha is nature. Na icha mukunde. Your minds are all going towards sacrifices. Oh, what a pity. It is not going towards Mukunda. Is the meaning. Like mist, Maya is covering your minds and you're getting infatuated by the names and shapes and the other external things in the world and giving enjoyments to the senses and getting satisfaction from that. You are all living inclined towards sacrifices. Oh, piteous thing is that the minds are not getting towards Mukunda. Is the meaning. Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Let's chant. He loka Vishnuretat bhuvanamajanayat tannajani yushmakam hyantarastam kimapi tadaparam vidyate Vishnurupam nihara prakhyamaya परिवृतमनसो मोहितानामरूपै प्राणप्रीत्यैकतृप्ताश्चरथ मखपरा हन्तनिच्छा मुकुन्दे. The next one. Murdhna, Akshna, Padana. Murdhna, Akshna is given. Murdhna, head. Akshna, eyes. Padana, feet. Vahati khalu sahasrani sampurya vishwam. Khalu, ka is punched. Vahati khalu sahas. Put a slash. Rani sam slash purya vishwam. The heads, eyes, feet, all that are in thousands for Vishnu. Thousands, sahasrani. And filling the universe. Sampurya Vishwa. He is filling the universe. Tat protkramayapi. That is transcending also. That is beyond everything. It is exceeding everything. Prat. Kramya means transcending. Protkramya means exceeding. Pro. Para. Pro. Protkramya means that is exceeding and transcending everything also. Tishtan. Tha is punched. Tishtan means established. Parimita vivare. But it is limited and solitary. Parimita vivare means in solitude. It is in solitude. That likes to be alone. When it is calm, in the calmness and peaceful, to the inside, into the limited solitary place, it lives and it shines. Bhasi. In limited solitary places only it shines. Bhasi. Pa is punched. Chittantare. Chitta antara api. Chitta. Chinta. Or chitta. The minds. And very few minds and hearts. In some minds and hearts, it shines. Bhutam. Let me give you slash for the second line. Tat protkramyapi tishtan slash parimita vivare slash bhasi chitta drag bhasi chittantarepi bhutam bhavyam cha sarvam bhutam. Bhu is punched. Bhavyam bha is punched. Cha sarvam. Parapurusha Bhavan, Bha is sponge, and slash Kinchade Endriyadishu. Right? Shu separately included there after Adishu. It is Adishu. Deha Indriyadishu. They put a slash. Kinchade Indriyadishu. Then next line, first word will become Avishto. Avishto api. Avishto. I'll tell you the words hidden and then we can put slash. Write A separately. Avishto api udgata udgata tattvat. Udgatatvat. Then put a slash Amrita. Amrita Sukha. Ka is sponge. Amrita Sukharasa. Now, how to split this first word? Avishto. Put a slash because all half sounds are coming. It, yeah, everything. Api is Pu is given as Pu. U and Ya, P, U both together as P and U sound given Pu. Pyudgata. So now Avishto slash Pyudga. Take it as Pyudga. Otherwise it will become difficult for you to chant. Take it. Avishto. Pyudga. You want me to tell in English the letters or you can make it out? Pyudga. P-U-P-Y-U. Pyud. D-P-Y-U-D. Pyudga. G-A. Pyudga tattva. Avishto Pyudga tattva. See whether you are able to chant. Split it. Avishto slash Pyudga slash tattva. Is that okay? Avishto Pyudga tattva. Got it? Amrita Sukharasam. Avishto Pyudgatatvat. Amrita Sukharasam. Slash. Chanu Bhunkshe. Bhu is punched. Bhung. Bhunkshe. Dratvaneva. Bhutam. Past. Bhavyam. Future. Sarvam and everything. Bhutam, Bhavyam, Sarva. Past, future and everything. Parapurusha. O Supreme Being. Thou, Bhavan. Parapurusha. O Supreme Being. Thou, Bhavan. Bhasman. Kinchareendriyadishu. Thou do live inside the senses also. Moreover, in body senses, etc. Avishta means entering. Thou is entering also. Entering the body, senses also. Udgat means Udgata is ascending. Udgata api. Going up or raising up. Proceeding to raise. Ascending inside the body. And Amrita Sukharasam. Going up and giving that supreme bliss nectar, liberation bliss nectar, divine nectar of pleasure he is giving and he is enjoying there. That is why it is told in some minds and hearts only he is shining. to thy devotees with sattvic and who have realized him. He gives that liberation, and in that supreme bliss nectar, divine pleasure, enjoying, he is residing with the senses within us as limited solitary uh, place in some minds and hearts as he lives and shines, bhasi. So, on that spiritual yoga practice, entering within us, who is past, future, and everything, or supreme being, thou, moreover, who in body senses entering also raises up, ascending and raising, and gives liberation with this bliss nectar, divine nectar of pleasure, and he keeps enjoying that with the senses inside the body. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's chant. Murdhnam akshnam padanam.
Padani Bahasi Kalu.
You forgot to mute your mic. Murdhnam akshnam padanam. Mahasi khalu sahasrani sampurya vishvam. Tatprotkrumyapi tishtan. Parimita vivare. भासि चित्तान्तरेऽपि भूतं भव्यं च सर्वं परपुरुष भवान् किञ्च देहेन्द्रियादिषु आविष्टोऽप्युद्गतत्वात् अमृतसुखरसं चानुभुङ्क्षे त्वमेव. Someone is entering after the class. Why so late? Priyaji, Priya Ramachandran, just joined. Let's proceed. Yat Trailokya Rupam slash Dadhat Dha is punched. The second one is punched. Dadhat api chatato, dadhadapi chatato. You might miss to give a punch on that da. So make it dadhat, it, and then put a small slash. Write a separately for api. Otherwise, you will miss to give a punch on da. Dadhat api. Dadhadapi. If you chant, you won't know. In Tamil also, you will have everything da, da, da. And you won't know where to punch and which is da. So, dadhat api. Chatato slash nirgato. It is Ananta Shuddha. Nirgato Ananta Shuddha. Dha is punched. Jnanatma vattasetvam. Tava khalu makimaka is punched. Sopitavan trap. Kimanyat. Let me tell you the meaning. Yat Trailokya Rupam, because of the three worlds formed. Thou alone is the three worlds formed. Because taking of those three worlds form, Dadhat api chatato, and transcending also. From that forms Nirgato Anta Shuddha, the eternal pure Anta Shuddha, Ananta Shuddha, very eternal pure. Nirgato Ananta Shuddha, the eternal pure Jnanatma Vattase, the eternal pure and bliss consciousness. Dhadat api cha tato nirgato, and transcending also from that. Ananta Shuddha Jnanatma, eternal pure bliss consciousness. Vartase tvam tava khalu mahima, thou do remain as the pure consciousness. Indeed, mahima sopi tavan kimanyat, the greatness and the state of thy greatness, which is perceived. Tavan kimanyat, what more is required? Kimanyat. Stokaste ma bhaga, bha is sponge. Eva, eva akhila, actually it is eva akhila, eva akhila. K is sponge. Stokaste bhaga eva slash. Khila bhuvanataya, bhu is sponge. Drishyate triamshakalpam, triamshakalpa. Bhuyishtham, bhu is sponged. Tham is sponged. Bhuyishtham sandramodat slash makamupari tato slash sandramodatmakam. Sandramodatmakam upari tato. Tato bhati, bha is sponged. Bhati tasmai, drag and namaste. Stokasta bhaga, a small part of thy small of thy part, a little of thy part, eva akila bhuvanataya. A small part of thee is only the bhuvana, the world. One part, a small part, is maybe if he is the whole. From that, 1/4 of it is the world. Drishyate Trayamsha Kalpam, the 3/4, Trayamsha, the 3/4 of thy part is the major intense bliss bearing form. Bhuyitham Sandramoda Atmakam, which is the bliss personified, bliss bearing form, the major intense bliss bearing form. Modatmakam Upari Tato, above everything, all above everything it shines. Bhati shines. Sandramoda Atmaka, which is bliss bearing, and it is intense bliss bearing, and it is a pure consciousness which is above upari tato, with above everything. Bhati, which shines. Tasmai, for that the which shines above everything, my salutations. Namaste. Understood? Because of 3 words, form taking, thou is also transcending all those. From that also he transcends. He is the eternal pure bliss consciousness. He remains indeed in greatness, that great if realized. His small part, 1 part is only the world. Rest of 3/4 part is the major intense bliss bearing form or formless, which shines above everything. That major intense bliss bearing form which shines, for that form my salutations is the name. Yat trailokya rupam dadhat abhijatato nirgato nanta shuddha jnanatma vattase tvam Tava khalu mahima sopitavan kimanyat stokaste bhagayeva khila bhuvanataya drishyate triyamshakalpam भूयिष्ठं सान्द्रमोदात्मकमुपरि ततो भाति तस्मै नमस्ते अव्यक्तं ते tell me Ananta Shuddha. Understand it as Ananta Shuddha. Understand it as Ananta Shuddha. Chant it as Nanta Shuddha. Only drag them. Nirgato. Huh? Nirgato. Nirgato. Make it as Nirgato. Nirgato. Drag it. So it is understood. The next one is Ananta Shuddha. Ah, is there. Nirgata, Ananta, Shuddha. When it is chanted together, Nirgato, Ananta, Shuddha, where the A is hidden. Understood? Nirgata, Nirgata, Ananta, Shuddha. As we are chanting it together, it becomes Nirgato, Ananta, Shuddha. Shall we go to the next? Have I chanted this? Quickly chant again if you want. Yattu trailokya roopam dadhat api cha tato nirgato nanta shuddha jnanatmavattase tvam tava khalu mahima sobhitavan kimanyat stokaste bhagayeva khila bhuvanataya drishyate त्र्यंशकल्पं भूयिष्ठं सान्द्रमोदात्मकमुपरि ततो भाति तस्मै नमस्ते अव्यक्तं ते स्वरूपं स्लैश दुरधिगमतमं दुरधि धी is punched दुरधिगमतमं स्लैश तत्तु शुद्धैकसत्वं शुद्धैकसत्वं. So Shuddhai, Dhai is punched. Shuddha, it is punched. Shuddhai, yes, Dhai is punched. Vyaktam chapyetadeva slash Vyaktam cha apiyetadyeva. Vyaktam cha apiyetadyeva. Vyaktam cha apyetadeva. Sphutam, Spho is punched. Sputam Amrita. Sputam Amrita is given. Sputam. Put A separately. Strike off Ma. Write A. Amrita Rasam. Amrita Rasam. Amrita Rasam. Amrita Rasambho. Ambho. Bho is punched. Sputam Amrita Rasam. Amrita Rasam. Rasam, Ambo, this is Ambo. Ambodhi. Ambodhi means ocean. Kallolla Tulyam. Kallo, drag there. Ambodhi. Bho and Dhi are punched. Let's see the two lines' meanings. Avyaktam means the non-manifested form, which cannot be seen. Nirguna Brahman, Nirguna form, is thy nature, which is Duradhigama Tamam, which is very difficult to grasp, which is very difficult to understand. Tatto Shuddhai Kasattva. That also, that is very pure and sattvic. Thy non-manifested form, that is the Sukshma Sariram, the Nirguna Brahman, the Nirguna form is very difficult to grasp or understand. And that is pure and sattvic. Shuddhai, pure, and Sattvam means sattvic. Vyaktam, that is manifested form. Avyaktam is non-manifested form. Nirguna Brahman. Vyaktam, cha. Vyaktam is manifested form. That is the Saguna Brahman. Vyaktam cha api. Vyaktam cha apyetadeva. That is Sputam. Sputam, it is very clear. Amrita Rasa Ambhori. That is the liberation or the nectar juice giving ocean. Which one? Easily graspable. It's Sputam. It is very clear. Chapyeta deva sputam amrita rasambhodi kallola tulyam. It will delight us. Kallola means waves. Ullasa. Kallola tulyam. Tulyam is similar to that. Similar to the Nirguna form only. But this will give delightment immediately on seeing. Which is graspable. Which is graspable? The Saguna Brahman. The idols that we worship, for example, those idols, going to temple and worshipping, all those are Saguna Brahman. We are able to see the form in some form. That is Saguna Brahman, which is we are able to understand, graspable. Whereas non-manifested is difficult to grasp. So the third line is Sarvo Krishtam Abhishtam. Bhis Panchta Abhishtam. Sarvam Krishtam Abhishtam. Krishtam Abhishtam is given. Krishtam Abhishtam. Tadiha Gunarase. Tat iha Gunarase. Slash. Naivachit. Slash. Tamharanti. Murtin te. Samshrayeham slash Pavanapurapate slash Pahimam drag Krishna Rogat Sarvotkristam superior, most superior. Abhishtam, very much dear, most dear and lovable. Sputam, Tadiha, here. Tadhika, that is here. Gunarasa, Gunarase, by its qualities and attributes, Naiva, Chittam Haranti, which attracts the mind. The most superior and most dear and loving form of thee that is here by its qualities and attributes, which is attracting the mind, is here. That is the Saguna Brahman, which is easy to grasp. Murtim te samshraye aham. In the idol form that I resort to, in the idol form of thee, I will take refuge. O Pavanapurapate, O Lord of Guruvayur, Pahimam, save me, Krishna Roga. O Krishna, from all my diseases. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's chant. Avyaktam te swarupam duradhigamattamam tattu shuddhaika sattvam vyaktam chapyetadeva sputamamritarasam bodhikallola tulyam sarvotkristham abhishtham tadiha gunarase naiva chittam haranti Murtin te samshrayeham Pavanapurapate Pahimam Krishna Rogat Sarvatra Govindanama Sankirtanam Govinda Govinda. Hope you all understood well.
Yes, ma'am.
Shall we chant from the beginning?
Yes, ma'am.
Taddim, taddim, tadim, dim. Tarikita takadim, dim, tadim. Dim, taddim. Taddim, taddim, tadim, dim. Tarikita takadim, dim, tadim. Dim, taddim. विष्णोर्वीर्याणि को वा कथयतु धरणे कश्चरेणुन्मिमीते यस्यैवं घृत्रयेण त्रिजगत् अभिनितं मोहते पूर्णसम्पत् योऽसौ विश्वानि धत्ते प्रियमिह परमं धाम तस्याभियायाम् तद्भक्ता यत्र माद्यन्ति अमृतरसमरन्दस्य यत्र प्रवाहः आद्यायाशेष कर्त्रे प्रतिनिमिषन्नवीनाय भर्त्रे विभूते भक्तात्मा विष्णवेय प्रदिशति हविरादीनि यज्ञार्चनादौ कृष्णाद्यं जन्म यो वा महतिह महतो वर्णयेत् सोऽयमेव प्रीतः पूर्णो यशोभे त्वरितमभिसरेत् प्राप्यमन्ते पदं ते हे स्तोतारः कवीन्द्रास् तमिह खलु यथा चेतयद्वे तथैव व्यक्तं वेदस्य सारं प्रणुवत जननोपात्तलीला कथाभिः जानन्तश्चास्य नामान्यखिलं सुखर्करा नीति संकीर्तयध्वम् हे विष्णो कीर्तनाद्यैस्तव खलु महतः तत्त्वबोधं भजेयम् विष्णो कर्माणि सम्पश्यत मनसि सदा यैः स धर्मान् अबध्नान् यानीन्द्रस्यैष भृत्य प्रियसखैव च व्यातनोक्षेमकारी ईक्षन्ते योगसिद्धा परपदम् अनिशं यस्य सम्यक् प्रकाशं विप्रेन्द्राजागरूका कृतबहुनुतयो यच्छ निर्भासयन्ते नो जातो जायमानो पि च समधिगतस्त्वन्महिं नोऽवसानम् देवश्रेयांसि विद्वान् प्रतिमुहुरपि ते नाम शंसामि विष्णो ऊर्ध्वं विभ्राजमाने विरचितवसतिं तत्र तं त्वां संस्तौमि नाना विधनुति वचनैरस्य लोकत्रयस्यापि ऊर्ध्वं विभ्राजमाने विरचितवसतिं तत्र वैकुण्ठलोके नो जाते जायमानोऽपि च समधिगतस्त्वन्महिं नोऽवसानं देवश्रेयांसि विद्वान् प्रतिमुहुरपि ते नाम शंसामि विष्णो तं त्वां संस्तौमि नाना तं त्वां संस्तौमि नानाविधनुति वचनैरस्य लोकत्रयस्यापि ऊर्ध्वं बिभ्राजमानो वसतिं तत्र वैकुण्ठलोके ऊर्ध्वं विभ्राजमाने विरचितवसतिं तत्र वैकुण्ठलोके आपसृष्ट्यादिजन्या प्रथममयि विभो गर्भदेशे दधुस्त्वं यत्र त्वय्येव जीवा जलशयन हरे संगतो ऐक्यमापन् तस्याजस्य प्रभोते विनिहितम् अभवत् पद्ममेकं हि नाभौ तिक्पत्रं यत्किराहु कनकधरणीभृत् कर्णिकं लोकरूपम् हे लोका विष्णुरेतत् भुवनम् अजनयत् तन्न जानीथ यूयम् युष्माकं ह्यन्तरस्थं किमपि तदपरं विद्यते विष्णुरूपम् नीहारप्रख्याय परिवृतमनसो मोहिता नामरूपै प्राणप्रीत्यैकतृप्ता चरथमखपरा हन्तनिच्छा मुकुन्दे प्राणप्रीत्यैकतृप्ताश्चरथ मखपरा हन्तनिच्छा मुकुन्दे मूर्ध्नामक्ष्णां पदानां महसि खलु सहस्राणि सम्पूर्य विश्वं तत्प्रोत्क्रम्यापि तिष्ठन् परिमिते विवरे भासि चित्तान्तरेऽपि भूतं भव्यं च सर्वं परपुरुष भवान् किञ्च देहेन्द्रियादिषु आविष्टोऽप्युद्गतत्वात् अमृतसुखरसं चारुभुङ्क्षे त्वमेव यत्तु त्रैलोक्यरूपं ददत् अपि च ततो निर्गतोऽनन्तशुद्ध ज्ञानात्मा वर्तसे त्वं तव खलु महिमा सोऽपि तावान् किमन्यत् स्तोकस्ते भागयेवाखिलभुवनतया दृश्यते त्रंश कल्पं भूयिष्ठं सान्द्रमोदात्मकमुपरि ततो भाति तस्मै नमस्ते अव्यक्तं ते स्वरूपं दुरधिगमतमं तत्तु शुद्धयैक सत्वम् अव्यक्तं ते स्वरूपं दुरधिगमतमं तत्तु शुद्धैकसत्वं व्यक्तं चाप्येतदेव स्फुटममृतरसाम्भोधि कल्लोलतुल्यं सर्वोत्कृष्टाम् अभीष्टां तदिह गुणरसेनैव चित्तं हरन्ति मूर्तिं ते संश्रयेऽहं पवनपुरपते पाहि मां कृष्णरोगात् सर्वत्र गोविन्दनाम संकीर्तनं गोविन्दा गोविन्दा. See you all tomorrow for the 100th chapter. Sarve jana sukhino bhavantu. Om Shri Matre Namaha. Om Namo Venkatesaya. Hare Krishna. Om Namo Narayanaaya. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
मैं ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம்.
சொல்லுங்க. சந்தோஷம் எனக்கும்.
இல்ல இது 99 வரைக்கும் படிச்ச ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம்.
நாளைக்கு இருக்கு.
நல்லா தெரியுது. அது உங்களால அந்த பொண்ணை கிடைச்சிருக்கீங்க. அதனால சந்தோஷம் சொல்றேன். கண்டிப்பா கண்டிப்பா. பெருமாளோட அருள் எல்லாரையும் நம்ம எல்லாரையும் சேர வச்சு நமக்கு சேர்ந்து பண்ண வைக்கிறா சுவாமியோட தான். நன்றியே சொல்ல வேண்டாம், இது என்னுடைய கடமை. என் நன்றியே சொல்ல வேண்டாம்.
நன்றி நன்றி. நீங்கள்லாம் கிடைச்சதுக்கு நான் தான் புண்ணியம் பண்ணிருக்கேன். நீங்கள்லாம் அதெல்லாம் ஒண்ணும் இல்ல. எனக்கு நன்றி எல்லாம் சொல்லவே வேண்டாம். சுவாமிக்கு சொல்லுங்க நன்றி. இது என்னுடைய கடமை. எனக்கு வந்து உங்களை எல்லாரையும் கொடுத்திருக்கார். அது என்னுடைய பாக்கியம். நல்லது. நல்லபடியா முடிச்சு தொடர்ந்து படிப்போம். ஒரு சாப்டரா படிப்போம். இன்னையோட முடிச்சுட்டேன் எல்லாரும். நாளைக்கு தானே 100th சாப்டர். நாளைக்கு தான் 100th சாப்டர். நாளைக்கு தான் 100வது சாப்டர். இன்னைக்கே முடிச்சுட்டேன் எல்லாரும்.